Shalom, I like to say Kol Lo Wah, which is all praise and glory in the Hebrews to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Shai, Ba'Shem, Kwarkadash, the velocity of the Apostle, El Great Millstone, blessed God, the elect, a few sisters, and the Israelite foreigners that's waking up, it's endurance, knowing its truth. The name of this lesson is going to be called Tribulation, Worketh Patience. Because right now, that's what we're doing, man. We're waiting on the return of the Lord. And you know, especially nowadays, waiting ain't an easy thing. You know, we live in a fast-paced society, and there's a lot of people get stressed easily over just waiting, man. You know, waiting a couple minutes and whatnot. Whether you're waiting grocery line or waiting on something come in the mail. You know, it's just people don't have the patience anymore, you know, for anything. Alright. But you know, us being in this faith though, you know, waiting period is you know, that's suffering. I believe patience means suffering. Alright, but I'm gonna start with the first scripture. This is Romans 5:3 says, and not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, right? So we glory in, you know, in our trials and our you know, in our suffering, man. All right, because you know, through this suffering, it's strengthening us. It's just knowing that tribulation worketh patience, right? You know, catching all this hell, man. It's building up our patience, man. It's building up our character. All right. So that's what the Lord wants to produce out of us through waiting, basically. All right. It's Hebrews 2:10. It says, "For it became him from whom are all things, and by whom are all things, and bringing many sons unto glory, to make the capital of their salvation perfect through sufferings." Right, and the Lord was made perfect through what? Suffering. All right, through suffering, man, you learn about yourself. You learn about, you learn how to be a stronger individual. All right. Like I said, you read the story of Job. That's a perfect example. All right. Yeah, you basically you get more humbler too, man, when you going through hard times. All right. It's a process in which, you know, basically extract the nigga out of you, man. Okay. These wild ass jakes, man. They just, as the scriptures say, a wild bull in a net, man. Okay. And that's what the Lord he's fashioning us from the inside out to be like onto what he wants. Okay. It's Ecclesiastes 2:13. It says, "Then I saw the wisdom excellent folly, as far as light excelleth darkness." It's like this might be in the Apocrypha. It's an Apocrypha. Okay, this is Sirach 2:10. It says, "Look at the generation old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear or was forsaken? or whom did he ever despise that call upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion, mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in the time of affliction. Woe unto the hearts, the fearful hearts, and faint hands, the sinner that go 2 ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believe not, therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto them that lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? Yeah, so this truth is all about suffering, suffering, having patience, and learning from your suffering. Okay, being strong-minded. That's what it's about. All right, and Scripture said the Lord is long suffering, because the time up in the spiritual realm is totally faster, and also the Lord, He can, it's different when you have the power to take somebody out at any time. You're gonna have lots of patience when you got that type of power. Okay, but with us, we're powerless with this devil. This devil, he's doing all types of things to us, and it's just aggravating. And it's completely frustrating not being able to fight back against your enemy, all right, when he's oppressing you. Okay. This is Romans 8:8. It says, so then they that are the flesh cannot. It might be let's see. Yes, 8:18. He says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Yes, so what we're going through, you can't compare it to the salvation of the Lord. All right, what the Lord's about to bring us into the kingdom of heaven, you can't compare that, man, for this little bit of hell that we call on this side. All right, it's gonna be well worth it. In these ending times. All right, this is the last scripture though. 2 Ezra 6:56. It says, as for the other people which verse 57, it says, and now Lord, behold, these heathens which have ever been reputed as nothing have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. But we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given to their hands. If the world be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world, and how long shall this endure? Right, so Ezra, man, he was, he was patient dude, man, but he was hasting hard, man. He wanted this thing to be over with, man. The Lord revealed unto the things of the kingdom of heaven, man. It's like the Lord revealed unto basically the elect, the brothers today, all the things that we're gonna receive, man, and our anticipation, man. We can't wait, man. We want this thing to happen tomorrow. Okay, like, and could you blame us? We've been catching hell our whole lives. We've been in this shitty ass life. This what you call a life. We've been doing this thing for the longest, and we ain't never tasted what real living is like. So hell yeah, we want out quick and bad. Okay. Like it just said, how long shall this endure? And the angels and the brothers that's passed away doing this work, they in the same mindset. They said, "Lamb, Lord, how long are you gonna let this faggot ass queendom go on? When you gonna set up our kingdom, man?" So the earth, the animals, trees, and all that, man, it's gonna stop going through this man's poison, man. Okay. Yeah, man. So tribulation worketh patience, man. So we just gotta keep being patient and endure. But with that, I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shem Shai that belongs to our apostles, elders, great millstone, blessed God, the elect, future faces, shalom. Israelite foreigners, shalom.